So, things to think about in the morning. Especially when you live off-grid. Things you have to think about. What is the weather going to be like today? Well, today it's going to be 84. So it's going to be hot. So you got to dress for that. You got to be ready for that. So I have a sun hat. It's got a sweatband as part of the inside of the hat. It's got a net mesh on top to help your heat from your head breathe. I've got this phone that I'm doing this on, and I have to think about carrying my phone with me every day. And the bag that I carry, which you all have seen a review of, has a pocket in it to put the phone in. Now, last night the phone died. We had no battery. You can't charge your solar panels at night, so the phone just now is being charged. So one of the things I'm carrying today is the solar portable panel. And I've hooked it. I've already got hooks on the back side of this thing right here for if I have to carry it around. And I put it on the bag so that it can soak up sun while I'm walking around. And I've got it hooked up to a single charge battery right here, which I got like at a TSC kind of place. And then I've got the input for it coming in one side, and then the output to the phone on the other side. And I'm going to carry it around with me all day. And if I'm going to spend some time somewhere, I'll set the whole thing up. You know, I'll get the panel off the bag, or I'll lay the bag down so the panel can absorb sun at the best angle and let the battery charge up. It's a pretty good battery. If I charge it all day, it's got enough charge in it to completely do the phone and a little bit more. So that's another thing I have to think about, is how much of this stuff can I generate. How fast can we generate enough charges to keep the phones going, and etc. Then also today, because it's going to be hot, I need to carry a water bottle. I don't have it on me now, but I'm going to fill up water bottles up top today. So when I do my chores, which are just down the road and back, I'm going to take the car to the top level where I'm going to pump water, and then I'll drink water from one of those bottles. This whole process of putting these goats out in the morning, I'm being followed too. Look at these guys. Stalkers. Involves taking the one little white goat that's down there and getting her tied up so she can't drink from her mama, so that I can milk her mama later in the afternoon. So I've got a container I use every time with her. I put a little sweet feed in it, and then I will hook her up on this cable. Also, something that I have to think about every morning, these goats yelling at me are hungry. I've got to think about where I'm going to tie them up next, to clear areas we want clear, but also that have things to that they like to eat. So when I do tie them out, it's being effective, that they will eat and be fed enough for the day. Now, I have had people question tying them out, because sometimes they get stuck around trees and stuff and they don't get to eat much. But the thing is, they're not going to starve to death in one day, and usually until they get tangled up, they're eating, and they're eating solidly. They eat just mouthful after mouthful, like guys in a hot dog contest. So it's not really a problem tying them out, and it's really useful to us to clear areas of weeds and make it harder for predators to creep up on them and stuff by having cleared areas. So just a couple of early morning thoughts. Gonna go down, take care of everybody, then go up and do some chores. Hope you're having a busy day, and that you appreciate how easy it is when you live in a house and you have electricity and stuff, how easy it is to do the things that you need to do. All right, shalom.